This video is about Steve.
I've fallen from heaven, the more has been called.
I think I'd rather play with him.
You can't put a god on a cross and then think that you taught me a lesson. Unfortunate records are caught in a war, but I fought in the web of peasants supporting the laws that were threatened and caused by the minds of the source of deception. Of soldiers of toys, they human affection. I'm not just a man, I'm a movement. By my command, they would dance for amusement. They want to stand for the phantom delusions that don't understand that demands are illusion. The hand keeps a tick in the sand that we're losing. Our land will be filled with the mangled and gruesome. They ran with the thought of a planned revolution. And I will not stop to my last execution.
Stand tall and march, my legion. Oh, you will face my wrath. Can't hide those broken pieces. Some string are the ones that are left when you fall apart and fall. You'll rise again, my dear. So fall. You'll rise again, my dear.
This is Steve. Icon, a rapper, a miner. He is the man you think he is. I don't need to introduce you to Minecraft. This is the most sold game of all time, and Steve can be considered as the MJ of video game. If the player didn't change their skin all the time, like genuinely, who is this? And when you become famous, there's only two options left for you. You either book out a flight to an island managed by some Epstein dude, I don't know what this is about, or you ended up joining a platform fighting game. I guess, I don't know, I am famous. Well, Steve, he did both. October 1st, 2020, while I was watching Mario getting his ass cooked, I saw the darkness. Then I saw a block, and I instantly got hard. After the incredible disappointment that was Min, seeing someone like Steve joining the roster was euphoric. Still, it was during a period where I kinda dropped the game, but hey, I was still happy to play the game with my friends like that. I remember we had a small competitive scene back in the days, and yeah, I grew there. And they had a playing party to celebrate the new character arrival. And I remember I couldn't attend, but a close friend did. Like I said, I really wasn't caring about the game like that. I was on my MK11 period, you know those type of timing. So I didn't really bat an eye when my friend said,
Steve, oh no, he sucks balls.
Alright, I guess he has. Way to go, guys. Right.
Man, shut that shit up. You ain't take nobody out. You know who did? Big Sook in a big hand era. Man, you already know who I am. Twin meteors. Recoil. Scale of the dragon. And that donation was nice. Had to hold up my stand. I done been through hella fights and now you putting up them hands. Say I lose control. Cause energy low. No, man. You gon' come to the world and stand. Watch me hit shit. Twin meteors. Recoil. Scale of the dragon. Cleave. This the cut that cut the world. Man, fuck Tony, like I was hearing some little girl.
오, 에디토라 캐릭터를 먹으면 빠지는 데파 covers the
plus video game legends versus one Rocky Point.
Kinda looks like Tweak is done.
I just went to the locked-in factory. They said your name didn't ring a bell.
Yeah, he's good. August 14th, Super Smash Con 2022. First patient, Oni. Well, honestly, that was not the first time Steve popped off and showed niggas. Akula was already on a killing spree in Japan, but it was the first Steve that I saw in action. At the time, I had another YouTube channel that ended up being hacked or something like that. Anyway, it was the Super Smash Con, and I was hyped. Quick montage.
going.
Yeah.
Situation unless
Bro.
it wasn't a surrender at all.
Not close. That boy, he spanked this bracket.
Yeah, GG. It was the first time NA had to face the wrath of a good Steve. Also, they get on my level, but don't ruin my narrative. But for sure, that was a kind of a slap for me. But also, I was hyped. For me, it was just some meteor that was kinda popping off, like, we love to see it. Right? Quel imbécile j'étais.
No eye, no ear, no nose, no hand, no body, no eye, no shake, no shake.
the most malicious character of fiction. A bunch of sentient blocks killing you at 0% with a safe move and an axe. This is an abomination that imitates life. Steve is for me the demonstration of everything bad about Ultimate. Or at least what is Ultimate really about, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Why am I hating like that? Steve is a really special character, or at least that's what the people say. We usually say that he don't play like any other Smash Bros character, which is true, it's true, but kind of a weird statement to be fair. We have archetype in Ultimate for sure, but I would argue that most of the cast don't play like each other. It's more like they are good at some stuff, share some game plan, and yeah, you can find similitude, but I still find each character to be really his own thing. And what made people say this about Steve was few things. Firstly, the fact that he can perform some attacks while moving, which is rare, yeah, but not unseen. And yeah, it usually leads to bullshit.
Not trying to rush this and looking against the ladder combo into the neutral.
And secondly, he has a resource system where he has to mine and then craft to get some boost on his damage. Well, that's something indeed, but honestly, that's not the first time that I'm greeted by some bullshitometer above the character health. It's like a big danger sign that say I'm about to crash out on you. And honestly, at first look, I was like, nah, but it's kinda lame. Like, for the other character, I didn't have to do stuff like that. Like, to get my reward like that. Like it was doing shit by itself like that. Like, how can I find time to mine my stuff like that? Like, this is crazy work and... Oh. The third reason. Steve is a character in a platform fighting game that can create, without a cooldown, platforms. And walls. Yeah, no, GG. I do not know what was Sakurai plan. Honestly, I think he never thought that the blocks would be that strong. I think that it's everything combined that really messed up his design. Cause I honestly can't think of a character that has a better neutral advantage and momentum gestion than Steve. And it's the most terrifying truth about the character. You lose every time that he exists on the stage. Don't believe me? Alright, bet. He starts all his life by being either a far from you or even invincibility. So that's more time to mine. When you are not attacking him and playing neutral, well, he can mine. When you want to attack him, well, he can build a wall and mine. And when it touches you, pause, you explode at 0%. Sometime.
Oh no, and then the jabs are coming out.
Oh
No.
Does he die off of this? He actually does. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro, just the eye, bro. Just the eye, bro. Just the eye. Just the eye. I'm losing my shit, sorry. This is unsustainable. What is left for you is either trying to rush down, knowing that the punish is 50% and your dream shattered, or assume that you're gonna deal with it and let Steve rock those diamonds like the narcissist predator that he is. It is crazy that the character can have a game plan that's safe. And when I rematched the Super Smash Con, I realized that the game plan didn't really change, and also most of the Steve players play the same. By example, Kurama and Dark Wheezy don't play the same. They don't have the same playstyle. While someone like, I don't know, Akola or Onin, of course, Akola is just better. He just got the combo unlock. He's just like that. They kinda share the same gameplay. They are rarely the first to interact. They build their wall and then they chill. And why are they all playing like that? I don't think that it's because Steve is a boring character without sauce. I just think that it's because it's just the most efficient way to play. And maybe there's just a Steve that is way too cool and do all the weird stuff of the character, but just don't get out of the pool, bro. Maybe that's just that. It also shows this kind of secret that everyone knows about, but nobody wants to say. SSBU is kinda lame. SSBU is kind of a camper game. You rarely win by interacting first. You see, unlike games like Guilty Gear Strive, where you have a penalty if you play too defensive, Tekken 8, where your life bar literally melts when you block, and SF6, where the offense is a great option just because it pushes your opponent near the wall and the game gives you an option to reduce the distance between you and your opponent pretty safely. SSBU big gameplay is mostly based on waiting and baiting, and sometimes hitting the opponent's shield is just a death sentence. And honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Tekken 7 was kinda the same, and I still like the game. I think what is really annoying is the pace of the action. I mean, when there's a character that can choose whenever it's time to interact or not, the game turned kinda erratic. I think it's really showing with characters like Sonic, Snake or Steve. I don't think that those characters are not hype. Sometimes they are cool. Most of the time. No, not most of the time. Sometimes they are cool, yeah.
There you go, good catch.
100%, Rob going extremely high.
I like it, I like it, I like it! You are God! You are a God!
They have cool phases, cool combos and everything, but in between there's that. I don't know, mate. It's just kinda too late to repair the character, because the game is fucking dead. But if I could change something, I would probably extend his recovery animation after he mines, so it will actually be a risk, a kind of a commit by doing it. And that even when the opponent is near your wall. I would have removed his ability to move during the mining, so that's even more of a commit. And I would have also forced the craft table to spawn near the edge of the stage, like peep the game design. By doing this, upgrading your weapon would be a commit. It would be like, I give my positional advantage, and in exchange, I become stronger. Maybe it's too much, maybe it's not enough. I don't know, I'm not a game designer, I don't claim to be one, I just find this funny. But that's my thought, I'm out of breath. Thanks for the love for all the past video and the Evo type stuff. Don't hate the player, hate the character. Onin, I'm pretty sure he's a cool guy. And I'm out.
Okinawa shit, I came from the south side. You got a problem, we taking it outside. Niggas gon' front cause they looking for clout fine. Losing they principles, nigga, I'm bout mine. Okinawa shit, I came from the south side. You got a problem, we taking it outside. Niggas gon' front cause they looking for clout fine. Losing they principles, nigga, I'm bout mine.